I do some very stupid things doing these videos, and this is one of the stupid ones. I looked at the map and I thought, you know what, I've never been to Llandudno. I mean, we go through Llandudno Junction and you never go to Llandudno, and so never been on that bit of track. I thought, well, I'll do that. And then looking at Google Maps, it looks like there's a really nice walk back along by the waterside to get back to Llandudno Junction. So I thought, great, ride out, walk back. That must be great. Didn't, of course, think, hang on, this is North Wales and it's March and it's raining. So, not sure how it's going to go. But anyway, we've got here from Holyhead on that Avanti West Coast Voyager, and now we're going to try this ride out and walk back. So yeah, let's hope it fares up a bit this afternoon. We definitely need to see the sand, don't we? See the seaside, and then walk back. So right, let's go. Right, before we get going, let's have a look at a map of this foolishness. Our train will leave here at Llandudno Junction and make its way northbound to Llandudno through one intermediate stop at Conwy. The rail journey is 5.4 kilometres and will take us just 9 minutes. I'll then head out above the town and track across to the West Beach. From there, hopefully, there will be a path that takes us up the edge of the estuary, past Conwy and finally back to Llandudno Junction. I've no idea how far it will be or how long it will take, but I've got 2 hours to complete the walk, so I should be okay. The train pulling in is a Class 197 DMU built by CAF on their Civity platform in 2020. These units have been in service with Transport for Wales since late 2022. 9 minutes isn't very long, but we can have a quick look at what's inside. Well, they do seem bright and airy and modern, although it looks like we are blessed with a variant of the dreaded Sophia seating. Well, legroom is okay, but that strut really does get in the way of your feet. But it has the usual 3-pin plus USB power supplies and a pretty nice tray table with a laptop extender. There's room for luggage up top, and for a regional train, it feels okay. And soon we're leaving the North Wales main line and swinging off to Llandudno. Oh boy, it really is gloomy. I have a feeling at this stage that I'm going to get quite wet. And we leave the Conwy Promenade and head off slightly inland towards Llandudno Station. And that's it, we're in Llandudno, and boy, what a lovely station this is. The station was built in 1892 to replace one that had become too small, and those two canopies used to stretch the full length of the platforms. And back in the day, the station could boast 5 platforms, although now it just has 3. The period railings at the platform ends and just the general feel of the place is truly a delight, with the most charming feature being the lovely London, Midland and Scottish monograms to be found throughout the ironwork. The glass-fronted concourse with a ticket window and passenger facilities tops off what is a fabulous little station. Wow, that was Llandudno Station. That was good, wasn't it? Should have done a bit more research, really. Should have known about that before I got off the train and went, wow, look at that. If I wasn't doing the walk, I'd have just come up here to look at that. Yeah, another sort of end-of-the-line seaside station. Much more impressive than Exmouth, back where I live. So what's next? Right, I've got to turn right somewhere. Too busy talking to you, it's a bit further up. I'm going to track a bit north, and then I'll end up on the west side of, I suppose, the isthmus that is Llandudno. All going well now. It's stopped raining. In fact, the sun's come out. I've got enough to drink in my bag, so I'm okay for that. And let's just hot-foot it back to Llandudno Junction. When we get somewhere nice, maybe we'll stop. Well, I'll make it tough at the start, and then it's fairly plain sailing after that. So let's get to the top of these steps. You might be wondering, given that I do transport, why I didn't look at the Great Orme tramway and the chairlift. I suppose really because I don't have that long here today, and I think others on YouTube in the same kind of genre have done it very well, and I'll leave it for now for them. And maybe what they haven't done as well is the walk along the coast, so that's what I'm going to do. Boy, these steps are steep, but I think it was worth those steps, wasn't it? What a view. See the offshore wind farms way over there. Blimey, it's nice up here. Still not raining. Shouldn't really push my luck, should I?
Alice Liddell, who gave her name to Alice in Wonderland, spent her long summer holidays here, and hence that's why we find these two skulking in the garden.
So I've got Great Orme behind me, but we're going slowly now down to the West Beaches. How about that? So way up in the distance there is Llandudno Junction, which is where this walk will end. Hopefully before 1639, because I've got an advance single back to Shrewsbury. But I don't think there's going to be a rush. I reckon it's about an hour's walk and I've got 2 hours. Best to do the first half quick and then not be rushing at the end. Looking at you, Steve Marsh. The beach.
Once beyond the end of the West Shore Beaches promenade, we are walking on the sandbanks that form the boundary of the golf club. The dry sand of the sandbanks is really tough going, so I decide to cut down onto the beach to make use of the firmer wet sand.
Well, this beach is much better to walk on. That one just there was really soft sand. It looked like it was hard, but it's actually really soft underfoot and quite hard pedalling. But anyway, I think I'm making good time. If you can hear me over the wind, some people up there, and I think that's the footpath, so I need to move up. But we should be meeting the railway line soon. So that'd be cool. That's sort of obviously the whole idea of ride out and walk back is that you actually walk back sort of along the railway line. So soon we'll be hitting the railway. Hey!
Yes, we're definitely now on a more defined path. And I keep looking west to see if any bad weather is rolling in. It's looking hopeful.
And we've made it to Conwy. I can see the signal box. Lovely view of Conwy Castle behind you. We get a bit closer, we'll get a closer look with the camera. And I've got an hour till my train, so I should be okay. Right, we're going to cut down the side of the station here. Wow, the sun's got out and it is absolutely gorgeous. And look, a signal box. Now I'm a bit low down, so I can't really see very well behind the wall. But if you're on the platform, you get a lovely view of the estuary. While we're trucking along this less pretty bit, the sound of the traffic reminds me we're going to hit the North Wales Expressway, which actually dives underneath the Conwy now. So that'll be interesting to see. And that's where we've been. Walked all the way up that west edge of the estuary. And look, trains!
The Conwy Tunnel Arch commemorates the opening of the road tunnel in 1991. And there in the distance, the traffic plunges under the water. Okay, so I've just got this last little bit before I'm back at the station. And we're back. And with plenty of time before my train is due to return me to Shrewsbury for something to eat and drink, safe in the knowledge I've got a bit of exercise today.
I hope you enjoyed this little walk out from Llandudno back to Llandudno Junction, and if you did, give it a like and also subscribe to the channel, because I release a video every Friday and sometimes the odd bonuses on Monday as well. But for now, from Llandudno Junction, it's goodbye and thank you very much for watching.